Capt. Stanford with Texas Fish Tips. This is your weekly fishing report.
All right, out here on the end of the South Jetty, there's been a lot of fish. It's nice. It's going to be windy in the afternoon, calm in the morning, so you get out here and go fishing early in the mornings. Don't get too close to the rocks. There's people fishing off the rocks. But about 50 to 100 feet into the South Jetty, about 15 to 25 foot of water, there's been lots of reds, schools of them. You'll see them on your depth finder. It looks like a sea monster underneath there, and all you got to do is drop a bait down and hit them. Most of them like cut shad. We've been using those on a knocker rig, like say a 2, even a 3 ounce jig, depends on how heavy the current is. Maybe just a 2 ounce egg sinker on top of the hook. Jigs work. Put your cut bait on it, same thing. But also live shrimp has been working. You can use a Carolina rig, but sometimes you just have to gauge how big that current is, how big a weight you need. Drop it straight down, hold on. They're there. There's just about everything else. There's jacks, there's grouper, there's red snapper out there, you name it, they're out there. Out here in front of Dagger, there's some good fish right up next to the bank, right down through here. Cut mullet, cut menhaden's been working pretty good. We're starting to see some croakers show up at the bait shops. There's some trout been chewing on them, and some redfish as well. Now you got to be careful out here. There is a brand new island they've dug out here. It's muddy in the water a lot, but be careful. There is a new island. It's not on your GPS, so be careful out there. But there is some good fish along these banks, along Ransom Point down through here. Redfish, mainly right down there. We have caught a few sharks on cut bait, trying to catch those redfish. The redfish seem to be about 2 to 3 foot of water versus a foot of water usually. For some reason, they've been out there a little deeper, but there is some good ones in there. Over here on the Point of Mustang, right down through here, we've been having some nice trout with croaker. If you throw up on that bank along there with cut bait, there is some redfish. But that deeper water, 3, even 4 foot out there, there is some good trout. Right down this edge of this bank is where the trout's been holding. Anywhere you find a deeper pocket, they've been down in there. If you get on back here by these little houses back here, there's a hole right back in here. Been holding some black drum, get you some shrimp, put it on the hook. If you see them, chunk them out there and get them. But try not to chase them with a trolling motor if you do see the school, because you'll just spook them and you'll make it worse for everybody else. So try and back off, let them do long cast, let them settle down. They'll eat a little bit better that way, okay? Also, out here by Flato Cut, these whole flats right down through has been holding redfish. They like the cut bait, the cut mullet, the cut menhaden. Either one works pretty good. And there's been some schools of black drum right down through this bank, right through here. Same thing. Try not to spook them. If you see somebody fishing, hooking up, just ease up onto them with a trolling motor. Don't go blasting in, and be respectful of other people. All right, guys, this deeper hole right here by Hog Island's holding some trout right in through here. The croaker's the best way to go. Popping cork or shrimp will do it, or you can drift through there with your artificials. Now, here's the L Reef. It's right here. There's been some redfish hanging on it. There's a couple of cuts in it. There's a pole right on the end of it. You can see really well. Anywhere's down through there, fish it. Throw right up on that reef best you can. Cut bait. And try not to feed the birds too much, but there is a few of them that's going to get you baits. But the redfish are there. Not only that, they're out here in the V. Some people call this the funnel, right here through the Klondikes and the old Terminal Causeway. There's been some redfish and been lots of mullet in here. So if you need some mullet, just drift through and catch you some mullet. Then pull up on these islands through here and throw it out there as cut bait. Works pretty good.
Watching, I'm Capt. Stanford.